Hey folks, Troy Dooley, the news director here at Home Business Radio Network. We also have the show, The Beachside CEO. Don't forget, that's just a selfish plug on my part. But I tell you, listen, we have got some great stuff to share today. And one of the first articles that I ran across is something that when I looked through my notes, I thought, man, we've got to write some of this stuff down because we're not even doing it all. But have you ever thought about this? If you're in a small business, maybe you're a brick and mortar business, maybe you're running a home business franchise, maybe you're just an entrepreneur out there, a serial entrepreneur that's got a lot of businesses. There's 10 things that you need to do to build an effective brand newsroom. Now, I'm not talking about your marketing campaign. I'm not talking about your branding. I'm talking about getting the news to the right people. Even the large Fortune 100 companies, I don't believe most of the time do this right. Number one, you've got to define your audience. If you're publicly traded, it's not just your shareholders that you want to engage in. You want to engage everyone that's affiliated with your company, so you need to know what that is. I know a lot of times distributors will tell me, well, Troy, we should be the number one. Well, no, actually, you're a customer just like everybody else. You're just buying something maybe a little different. And that's what you've got to do. You've got to define your audience. Number two, you want to establish your editorial proposition. See, the more a brand talks about itself, the more likely it is to turn its audience off. You don't want to do that. You want to talk about issues that's within the niche or within the industry in which you're at. You know, one of the good ones right now, we see a lot of stuff talking about legalized marijuana. We see a lot of stuff about hemp and the Farm Bill. If you're in that business, then you should be talking about it. You should be educating people on it. If you're in the health and wellness arena and you're in energy drinks, you should be separating and talking about what's a healthy energy drink and what isn't. That's part of what it is that you've got to do to establish that editorial proposition. Number three, don't fall for, hey, it went viral. That's just a freaking myth. So what? I've got videos that have done 100,000 views, but that's not the typical. The typical is a few thousand, and it's because we target in for the right person, and that's what you want to do. Great if one of your videos take off or one of your news reports get read by hundreds of thousands of people. Focus on the right people. Number four, find the tone of your voice. Be authentic, but find the tone. Find how you're going to get there. If you've got a whole team, you're going to have a variety of tones. It's going to be like a symphony, if you will, instead of a solo act. That's what you're looking for. Number five, build the team. Think about what you're looking at. Look at your audience. Men, women, a combination, old, young. That's what you need to have on your editorial team. Use a calendar. Know what you're going to be getting out there. Be ready to react to breaking news. We constantly do this. Morning, noon, or night, we are ready to roll with it. You want to be too. Define the workable sign-off. Ensure that you've established a sign-off process where everybody knows what's going on. You don't want to lose focus on this. A lot of times people do. Make sure all the eyeballs are on it. Make sure that it's correct. Number nine, establish no-go areas. Areas that you're not going to be going to. You're not going to be writing about these areas that you should avoid. There's certain things in every company that I just would stay away from. You don't need to go there. Stay focused on what's important. Look at the big picture. And remember, it's got to be an editorial, not a marketing pitch. That's what you're looking for. That's what you want to be able to do. I just love it when we start talking about and we're looking at these, because this is how we're able to go out there and grow a business, able to go out there and really build our brand. Hey, listen to this. Small, medium businesses plus social equals success. Let me get this. Nearly 3/4 of hyper-growth small, medium businesses increased social media spending last year. Social media ads up 73%. Email marketing up 72%. Events 59, online ads 57, offline ads 47%. That's just the way it is. Listen to this. Ways in which social media is effective according to Hypergrowth Small Businesses North America. This was in November of 13. Branding, maintaining a company's presence and identity, 90%. That's what they looked at as social media. Content marketing, delivering content and information about the company. Generating word of mouth about the company, 88%. 89 was the other one. Advertising to generate new leads, 82%. Some powerful stuff, guys. Listen to the news, listen to the host on the Home Business Radio Network, and you are going to gain the wisdom and the education you need to have a successful home-based business, no matter what type of distribution and marketing channel that you're using. Live life like it's an epic adventure. You've been listening to the Home Business Radio Network, the voice in positive powered radio.